are a menace to society. There you go. See, I said it.
Rich, I'm offended.
You're a menace to society.
I'm offended.
Okay. Apparently half of Richmond agrees with you. The other half disagrees with you. Gary, you back into your parking spot
Have you ever seen my car parked straight in?
Nope.
Nope.
You are a menace to society. Why must we back into parking spaces?
Because I want to.
Dave,
when I leave, I can see clearly and I can pull out. Now, of course, I arrive to an empty parking lot, so I can park however I want.
You can park however you want. Okay, but you're at the mall, Short Putt Mall.
Okay.
Chesterfield Town Center. Are you backing into your parking spot?
If I can, I will. And so if it's really tight, a lot of times I won't. But yeah, a lot. Like when we go to church on Sunday, I always back into my.
Okay, but you also keep everybody behind you waiting while you do your 3-point turn to get back into your parking spot that you have to back into.
So be it.
So it's inconvenient, and it's inconvenient for everybody else. Is it selfish?
It just is.
No, but I have to sit there and wait. So I'm behind you.
But see, when I leave, I don't have to make somebody wait while I back out of the parking spot.
But you make me wait for you to back in.
But I'm not making you wait. If you're there and I'm backing out, I'm just pulling out and I'm gone.
Right. But again, you're going to inconvenience me as we're driving looking for a parking space.
Well, you're going to be inconvenienced at one end or the other.
Okay. That's why I say, if you back into a parking space, you're a menace to society. You're not a cop that, oh my gosh, you're not emergency 33 that, hey, emergency 33, we got to go. Let's go. And you got to run out of there. You're not running from the feds, are you?
No, I'm not running from the feds.
So it's kind of a selfish move.
It's not selfish. I have a great backup camera in my car, and by gosh, I'm going to use it.
Again, you might be the only one because I end up sitting behind some woman driving an SUV that's 10 sizes too big for the parking spot, and it takes her 8 different attempts to pull into that parking spot. It's like parallel parkers.
So you're the one being selfish.
No, I'm the one who's inconvenienced because people back into the spot.
I'm inconvenienced all the time. Life happens.
All right, you guys know the number. Phones are lighting up right now.
Get off my lawn.
833-804-1140. 833-804-1140 is the number for you to join us. Big text message. Gary is right, and you're an idiot. If you can't figure out why people back into parking spots, you just confirm my suspicion that you're an idiot. No, I know why you back into parking spots. I just think you're selfish because you make everybody else wait.
I didn't plant that. I didn't plant that text.
The menace to society are people who climb your bumper when you're trying to back in and pull behind you while you're trying to back out. All right, let's take telephone calls. We'll start Dave on line 1. Hey, Dave, welcome. You're on the 933 experiment. What's up?
Hey, Rich, how you doing today?
I am great. Talk to me, brother.
I love your show, man, but you're wrong on this one.
Give it to me.
I always back into my spot. It probably started from the military.
Okay.
I was a Navy CD. They made us. You had to back the vehicles in. And so I've done it ever since. I read some statistic a couple years back about, I don't know the numbers, 80% of fender benders happen in parking lots, and it's because of people backing out of the parking space. So you're actually a lot better off to back in. And Gary's right, man. I mean, you're going to wait one way or the other. You're going to wait for me to back in, or you're going to wait for me to back out.
Yeah, so but okay. Wait a minute, Dave. So I get it. You did it when you were in the military. Thank you for your service, by the way, especially as a CB, because that was one of the toughest jobs you ever have in the military. But you did it so you could, boom, I got to go. We're in the military. I got to go. As a civilian, you don't have to, boom, I got to go. But the other part of this is, when I wait for you to back into that spot, that means you're inconveniencing me. If you're backing, if you park like I do, nose first, when I'm backing out, I'm giving you my parking spot. I'm actually giving you something. I'm being benevolent.
Yeah.
There you go. One for Rich. Thanks for your service. Thanks for the call. Let's go to Larry next. Larry, welcome. You're on the 933 experiment. What's up?
Not much. It's a matter of safety.
Okay.
If you back into a space, when you pull out, you can see the people driving down the aisles that you're going to pull into who are not paying attention because they're looking around for parking space. 90% of your accidents, I take it back, a high majority of your accidents occur due to backing. It's a
Okay.
safety issue.
It's a safety issue for you or for them? Is it more of a convenience issue? Because when you get ready to leave, boom, I'm off to the races like Jeff Gordon.
That's not the issue. The issue is people run into you because they're not paying attention. So if you pull in, when you back out, you're sticking your whole vehicle out there, hoping that they'll see you. Either way, they're going to have to stop.
Okay, so let me play devil's advocate for you, Larry. I respect you very much. But when you're doing, and I you probably are better than most people backing in, it sounds like. But if I've got that lady with that big oversized SUV or that gentleman with that really big Ford F-250 and it takes him 8 times to back into that spot, and you've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah, and it's going to take them just as much time to back out of it.
Right, but you're saying that, there's safety. How many times have I seen somebody, even when they're trying to back in, I'm not waiting for this cloud, it's taking too long, zoom, trying to pass through, and they end up getting a fender bender anyway. Either way, you're exposing yourself to something.
Yeah, but there's no dealing with stupidity of people who don't want to wait.
That's just modern culture.
Chance.
Hey, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Phone lines are open, 833-804-1140. Chance, you're next on the 933 experiment. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for taking my call. You're absolutely correct, Rich.
Yes.
There's nothing more irritating than watching somebody take a 38-point turn. Oh, oh my God.
I was at Home Depot and this woman, I'm trying to pull out. I had actually pulled through two slots. I pulled all the way through so I could get that Gary Hess gangster lean, run out of my spot and just get home as quick as I can. So I'm trying to pull straight out. Woman, big, gigantic Explorer, way too big for her. It took her 8 times, and she still almost hit my fender 3 times backing into it. So I don't understand how you say it's safer that way, because most people, not most people, some people don't know how to back into a spot.
That's exactly right. They're over-reliance on backup cameras, and they don't know how to look at the yellow and red lines on the backup camera. Just find a spot, pull through if you can't back in.
Okay, here's something. I have a friend that I made. So when I lived in San Diego, there was this really popular Mexican restaurant, Old Town San Diego, and they had a couple parking assistants. So they were down there, and they would actually park my car for me. If there wasn't room, he goes, "Here, Rich, just give me your keys." He knew who I was, and I'd let him park my car. And he goes, "You're not going to believe, you don't understand how bad people are at parking, because all they do is rely on their backup camera instead of turning their fat heads around and looking to see what's behind them."
Okay, and I got one more scenario for you. What if it's diagonal parking?
Oh, no way you back into those. No way you back into those, but yet I see people do it. Chance, good job, brother. Thank you. Text message. I work for Verizon. If you're caught pulling into a spot that you must back out of, you get a day off without pay. It's a safety concern. Easier to see what's going around behind you instead of backing out. You're wrong. Sorry. Okay, let's see what everybody else has to say. Number for you to join us. Phone lines are jammed right now. 5 deep. 833-804-1140. 833-804-1140 here on News Radio WRVA. We call this the 933 experiment. We take your telephone calls. We let you sound off. Maybe sometimes it's going to be something fun. Maybe it's going to be something serious today. I'm tired of sitting there waiting for people to back out of spots. Let's go to Alan next on line 1. Alan, welcome. You're on the 933 experiment. What's up?
Oh, nothing too much. I was just a couple other callers, or one of the text person just had said, yeah, it's a safety thing, and it definitely is. I'm a former insurance adjuster, and we used to drive a company car, and every year you have to take a test.
Alex.
They say always back in, because you don't know you can see who's there when you start. When you leave out, you cannot see as good. And the solution to all that is, if you want to walk a little further, just go down further if you can, further in the parking lot, and pull through where there's empty lots altogether, so you don't have to even worry about any of it.
Alan, you were the voice of reason today. That's the one safe thing, because, okay, you worked in insurance. If I back in, aren't I still putting myself in harm's way? Because you never know. Somebody who's on their phone's not going to pay attention. I might hit them as I'm trying to back into that spot. Somebody who's going to say, I'm not waiting for this clown in this huge, gigantic truck. It tries to zip around them, or people that don't pay attention.
Yeah, well, I was an adjuster, but believe me, the actuaries will tell you it's better to back in.
There you go. I like it.
It's all us.
All right, then there's one for Gary Hess right there. I just think you're selfish because I've got to sit there and wait for you to back in. If you back out, I'm giving you a parking space. I'm actually giving you something if I'm waiting behind you. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Let's go to Alex next. Alex, welcome. You're on the 933 Experience. Good morning.
Good morning. I suggest you not visit Cape Charles, Virginia then, because you are required to back in on the main business street.
There's a lot of places like that where you're required to back in. Why do you think that is?
Safety.
Okay, but aren't I putting myself in harm's way by backing into it anyway?
Nope. All you need to do is improve your driving skills to do so.
Oh, now you're just talking gibberish. You want people to be able to be good drivers?
Yes, of course.
Hey, next thing you know, you're going to ask for people to show ID when they want to vote. That's just crazy talk, Alex. Hey, I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. 833-804-1140. Let's go to Jimmy next. Jimmy, welcome. You're on News Radio WRVA. Welcome to the 933 Experiment.
Thank you for taking my call. And I do agree with you. We do need IDs for voting.
That's for a different experiment.
Right,
Tell me, are they menaces to society if you back in?
All right. The reason you back in is because upon arrival, your information is current. Okay. So you back in. If you don't back in, if you pull in, you're exposing over 75% of your vehicle while backing out before you can see. Now, with that being said, I have turned my thoughts around because of the cameras. You get a much more, you see much more on your camera when you're backing out than you would if you didn't have a camera.
Okay, and I'll be honest with you. I got a bougie SUV. If I get too close to everything, I get the beep, 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 beep. So I'm covered either way.
True.
Right, I'm covered either way.
Helps,
so it goes back to people that back in want to be able to get out quicker.
Joanne.
And they back in, even if it costs you and I a couple of minutes waiting for them to back into that spot. I think it's selfish. I think they're menaces to society.
Yeah, backing in is definitely safer if you have the skills to back the car up.
Bingo.
So that's another story.
Well, again, you're just crazy talk thinking that people are going to be able to be good drivers in America today, Jimmy. I'll have no more of that crazy talk. Let's go to Joanne next. Hey, Joanne, welcome. You're on the 933 Experiment. Welcome.
Thank you. Yes, backing in is definitely safer because when you pull in front, takes you there, and you try to back out, there are people walking around. They don't even see you're trying to back out. Sometimes those whistles and cameras don't work, and somebody's zooming down behind you that you don't even see it. So when you park back in, you can see people if they're going to walk too close to your car, and you can see much better and safer to pull out, so you will be pulling out faster. And if you're waiting for a spot, you know that person is leaving, and you're right there.
All right, so, Joanne, come on, Joanne. Let's get down to brass tacks here. Do you like the fact that you can just zip out of that spot when you come after you go shopping?
No, I don't want to zip out. I want to be able to see to my right, my left, and see the car that's not even close yet that is going too fast. But most of all are these people talking to each other and walking almost right behind your car.
Those people, those are another whole category of menaces to society. How about the girl sitting there or the boy standing there walking in the middle of the parking lot down the middle lane on their phone, not paying attention to anything with earbuds? Those people should be put to hard labor.
But they're not. I don't want to hit them, and I know they're not going to get out of the way, so I have to wait. I do not want to drive over them. So it's much safer to see when you can see if they're there. They go past somebody else coming down, waiting for a spot, sees you're getting ready to leave. So they can wait then, but it's much safer, and at least you leave your spot much faster when you can see.
All right, Joanne, thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Let's go to Nelson next. Nelson, welcome. You're on the 933 Experiment. Good morning.
Good morning. I got to tell you, on backing in, it all depends on the situation. I'm a truck driver, and I'll try to leave myself an easy out wherever I have to park.
John.
Bingo.
But if you're backing in and you're holding people up, then yeah, that's a menace. So you can't
Yes.
pull in.
Yes, because
But
that's
if
what I'm
you
talking
have
about.
the time, but if you have the time to back in, it is much better to back in. Now, if I go to a place that has these angled parking spaces,
Right.
and you got to go one way, I don't try to back in those. I'll pull in those and then back out. So it all depends on the situation that you're in.
Again,
Backing
I'm
is
just saying,
perfectly fine.
if you're not holding everybody up.
John.
If you're not holding everybody up. Let's go to John next. John, welcome. You're on the 933 experiment. Backing in, good or bad?
Good. I think your problem is with the women that buy SUVs that are too big for them to
Do
drive.
not make me a misogynist
Other
on this
problem-
program. I get enough trouble on my own.
Look, the other thing they do is they take their half out of the middle when they're pulling down a parking lane.
John, you are trying to get me in trouble because now
can't
everybody's
get
going to
by.
say, "Oh, I was listening to Rich and he was being a misogynist." John, you're trying to get me in trouble.
No, the menace to society are women that buy SUVs that are too big for them to drive, and there's way too many of them out there.
John, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. Though the what you're hearing is from John and John alone. I had nothing to do with that last comment. Although I think you might. Never mind. Let's go to Darlene next. Darlene, welcome. You're on the 933 experiment.
I think you back into a parking spot when you're at a large event. When you're at the Squirrels game, you're at an auditorium.
Yeah, I want to get out of there quick. What about if I'm going to Home Depot or I'm at Hobby Lobby?
When I need my trunk, I pull in because I know I'm going to put stuff in my trunk. It's all common sense. Women aren't any bit worse drivers than men. Men.
Are you offended? Are you offended when you hear things like that?
I just think they're ignorant.
Who's the best driver in your family?
Probably me.
See, there you go. I like that. All right. You know what? You're the voice of reason today. You are the voice of reason. All right, that's it. We got to get out of here. That's a 933 experiment for today. Who knows what we're going to do tomorrow? Make sure you tune in, though. 933 exclusively here on News Radio WRVA. All right, time to check out and get out of here. Our national anthem brought to you by Freedom Services, a training the biggest little gun store in town located in Mechanicsville. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. There's a reason we get up every morning early without doubt. It's because there's a couple things I personally believe in. One, standing up for my family. Number two, standing up for this country. That's why I get up every morning and do this on News Radio WRVA.
Please stand for the national anthem of the United States of America.